Hi guys, welcome to Animal Corner. My name is Jamie and today I will show you how to set up a cockatiel. Stay tuned. Hi guys, first I want to introduce you to Avis. Avis is an Australian bird, they call them a cockatiel. He is a very small bird but a very smart bird. So let's go into the materials that you need today. Alright guys, first of all you need a cage. As you can see, there are already some branches in it. The cage came with these plastic branches. I don't like to use the plastic branches because they is not good for the feet and the nails of the birds. So what I did, I put some real branches from a tree, screw them in on the side. As you can see, just screw them in, just like so. Very easy, but this type of branches is very good. Next that you need is of course substrate. We use today some type of wood chips. You can also use sand or newspaper. I'm not a fan of newspaper, but you can use it. Today we are going with wood chips. Next thing that you need are some pliers and zip ties. This is the tip of the day, using zip ties. I will explain it further in the video. Next thing that you need is a sepia stone. Sepia stone is good for the beak and the nails when he grabs it and chews it. He can sharpen his beak on it. Very needed. Next thing that you need are some drinking and fooding dishes. They don't need to be very big. This one is about 5 centimeters wide and about 3 centimeters deep. More than enough. Next, the type of food. As you can see, this is a mix of different seeds. Some bigger seeds like sunflower seeds, some smaller seeds like sesame seeds. All these type of seeds are good for an Australian cockatiel. Alright, what do you need more? Some toys obviously, so he doesn't bore himself in the cage. This toy is made by my wife with some ringing bell. She is a creative woman, she always makes some things around the house for the animals. Just a playing ball. Next thing that you need is a ladder, especially with this cage. I will explain it in a little bit. Some wooden sticks. Avis like to play with loose wooden sticks, so I just put them in the cage and he throws around with it. Next thing that you need is a sitting rope for the bird. Alright, enough talk, let's do this, put this together. Alright guys, just as I said, you need a cage. This cage is a 30 inches by 16 inches wide by 30 inches tall. It's not a very big cage, I know, but it is just a sleeping cage. Avis is a tame bird, isn't it Avis? Yeah. Avis is a tame bird and he is exploring the living room all the day. So, this is just a sleeping cage, so the sizes don't need to be very big for him. Her. Excuse me, it's a her. Alright, what to do next? First take the top off. Oh, before we go further, I need today to give you a little bit of a tip. As you can see, this cage is a very wide lip on the bottom. Why is that so important? Well, sometimes a bird goes a little bit crazy in his cage and he's flapping all the way. When he does that, you prevent with this high lip that he kicks out the sand or the wood chips or even his seeds. When you have a wider lip, the less mess he makes. So when you buy a cage, think on me, think on the tip, and buy a cage with a big lip. Alright, let's move on. First the top off. Next the substrate. Substrate, this is a bucket of about 8 liters, so we need 4 liters of substrate. You need a little bit amount, you need a nice thick layer, so when he poops on it, it don't stick on the bottom and you just can clean it easily. Alright, let's put it in. Just like so. Spread it around. Alright, the cage can already put it back on top. Secure it. Now the next thing that we will put on is the ladder. This one. Why do we need a ladder? It's very simple. I told you the cage has a white lip. When he cannot cross the white lip to climb on the side of the cage. So when you put a ladder, he can climb up the ladder and then exploring his cage. So let's put on the ladder. Just like that. So the next thing that you want to put in the cage is sepia stone. Now, for the most birds you can drill some holes in it and put it on the side of the cage and you will chew on there. This bird, Avis, she doesn't like it on the side of the cage, so for her I just put it on the bottom of the cage and she play around the whole cage with it. So just on the bottom of the cage, the sepia stone. Next, the homemade toys. If you want to know how to make these toys, leave it in the comments and I will, my wife, answer you. Right. Just like that. Her playing ball. Just also on the bottom of the cage, along with his play sticks. Alright. So, next we have the food and the water dish. Now, my food and water dish are coming with these brackets. You can just hang them on the side of your cage and they will hang. Alright, now where do you put them? On an easy access level, of course. But another tip, when you're hanging your food dish, hang it as low as possible. You will dig in it, he will make a mess, it will fall out of his food dish. When it's lower, the less food will fall out of the cage, thanks to the high lip of the cage. Alright. Put them on. Oh yeah, another thing that I want to say is when you buy a cage, look to the bars of the cage. You need the bars to be horizontally. When the bars are vertically, he cannot climb them. So when you buy a cage, look for the bars, they need to be horizontally. Very important for the little bird. Alright, the next step. Here in play come the zip ties. Yeah, zip ties. We just hang the brackets or the food and the water dish. Now you want to secure the food in the water dish. You don't want to have it when he's full of seeds or full of water that he knocks them off. And yes, they will do that. So I move the camera and you can see how I secure it with the zip ties. Alright guys, for this type of brackets we will use 3 zip ties. Now I will show you how to do that. You have 3 contact points on your bracket. Each contact point cross a bar of the cage. When you put a zip tie on, you just need to cross it together. Zip tie it on, and even with one it's already a lot sturdier. Now put on the rest. And now the bottom one. Just so, very easy. Now you can take some clippers and just snip off the excess, like so. Now it's very nice and good looking, no sharp edges where he can cut himself, so this is a perfect system. Alright guys, before we go further in this video, please do me a favor and put that like button and also the subscribers button. When you push the subscribers button, don't forget to put on the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, If you like this type of videos, please leave it down in the comments. I would like to hear from you. If you like the how-to videos, species spotlight videos, store videos, I need to know what you like. So leave it in the comments. Now, as you can see, I secured the food and the water dish. Now the food, 3/4 full. As you can see, a different type of seeds. Focus. There we go. Alright. Also, we gave them a treat today. Alright. We hang it in the cage again as low as possible. Just like so. Alright, his water dish also in the cage. Not full yet because I need to move his cage one more time because I'm setting this up on my living room table. Alright, we are almost done. Now I'm putting up this climbing rope. This one. Alright, I will do it on top of the cage. Alright guys, this is the whole setup. We will go over it from top to bottom so you can see what we used and how we did it. First of all, her sitting cord on top of the cage. Yeah, on top of the cage because she is a free running bird in our house. When she needs a little bit of rest, she can come over her cord and rest there. Next thing, the water and the food dish on the sides of the cage. The food dish as low as possible for less mess. What next? The sitting branches, as you can see, from natural wood, not the plastic types. Then her little homemade toy by my wife. Some loose sticks to play around with. The ladder to overclimb the big lip of the cage. A little play ball and her sepia stone. Everything you need to be keeping a cockatiel. Alright guys, that was it for the video today. I hope that you liked the video. If you do, push the like button. Please considering to subscribe on my channel for more animal videos and how to set up videos. You know it, as always, keep it animal.